What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we are going to be looking at Solana, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, VONG, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. It's been a while since we've actually been able to jump on and get a video or start tracking before markets open here. So pre-day trade for VONG is actually heading up even higher, which is phenomenal. I mean, every single day now we've just been pumping. Let's jump to the daily chart so we can see. Again, heading up even higher towards opening. The same price. We're going to open where we hit top in yesterday's video. So it'll be interesting to see how much higher we go. But regardless, the main focus is going to be on these cryptocurrencies because it appears we're starting to see some technical, indicators form, some consolidation form outside major resistances, which is huge news. And that means we could see prices head up even higher, which is super exciting if you ask me. We are starting to hit a bit of resistance. That has been officially confirmed though. But all these cryptos still look plenty primed and ready to move up higher, which we're going to cover in a second with you guys. But with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get right into today's episode. So guys, yesterday we made a video basically talking about XRP Ripple holders. We are still pumping and there's a chance we could continue to head up even higher. And that's kind of what we're referring to as of today. Like, the markets broke out of major resistance levels here. You can see major price ceilings, major, ceilings that were on a lot of these cryptos. And for the first time ever, we've actually confirmed closure above it, which means ideally, we would like to see prices continue to rise up. And you can see on the current CMC, current coin market cap, again, everything is so neutral. That's like the crazy part here. Everything is pretty much just flatlining out, not seeing any movement. Crypto RSI is 47. Fear and Greed Index, 52. I mean, things are so stagnant right now that we are building up volume and pressure and steam to potentially see major swings very soon. Now, obviously, it's Friday, happy Friday, but that means we're probably not going to see much movement on the weekend. We could see it later on, come next week, come next month. You can see right here, 24 hours, nothing's really been happening within Bitcoin. Nothing's really been happening in the past week, except for like Avalanche here. But look, yes, some cryptos are steadily heading higher, steadily moving up, steadily, pumping to the upside here. But that doesn't necessarily mean we are going to explode this very second, but I do believe the consolidation that's taking place will allow us to continue to head to the upside, which is exciting news in my opinion. Focusing on XRP, and we have to look at these other cryptos later, but you can see we have this beautiful flag pull up. Then we had this consolidative pattern filling in the gap, symmetrical triangle, used moving average as support, confirmed a break above here. We finally broke through not only blue band, but yellow band too, confirmed closure outside of this major resistance, and we have exploded. This is good news. Well, sorry, not exploded, but we traded out of it. This is good news to me. Now, we could jump to the 4 hour and kind of see how we look. Like, is there a new trend forming here? I think there's some sort of downtrend, possibly some sort of uptrend here. I mean, check this out. This is going to form something for us. I mean, only 2 points. We have a solid support, not a solid resistance. 2 points of confirmation on the top, only one on the bottom, but inevitably something is forming here, and that's the 4 hour wicks. We are consolidating, but we broke through. So I am a very confident believer that, it could take till Monday or next week could be that breakout. I very much so believe because XRP has managed to close outside this major resistance here, we should be able to move up higher. We should be able to, extend much further up in the near future, which is exciting news if you ask me. There's a good chance we will start to see this, which is the continuation, a bullish continuation outside the symmetrical, triangle that has formed here on XRP. Now, when we do decide to take advantage of that trade, we're going to be doing so on BitMart. It is a very, very, very good cryptocurrency exchange that I've been using for the past couple of days. I've been checking them out. Very similar to BitDFI, I will say. The only key difference here is, it's hard to access it slightly in the US, but all the other countries, it's very easy to. You just need to do, if you want to do it in the US, use a VPN, which probably a lot of you already do, or use Tor, which is what I'm doing here. But they have everything and then some, which is super cool. It's definitely another, crypto exchange to add to your toolbox here. But you can see we have BitMart pulled up. And overall, they're very similar. So getting used to this coming from like BitFi was very easy because there is a very similar exchange here. And you can see you have all the trading metrics similar, because it's using TradingView here. You have the spot, you have margin, buy, sell, market orders, trigger orders, so on and so forth here. Lots of opportunities that you guys can take advantage of. And they have tons of promotions, so much so that they're giving tons of cash back and bonus points and free cryptocurrency to those that sign up to like the first 100 users with a link down in the description below. Highly recommend you check it out. This is why I like these exchanges, because you can just keep taking advantage of like free bonus crypto or free cryptocurrency, and you just keep hopping exchanges, transfer into different exchanges, and take advantage of the promotions that they're giving. It's very cool. Like if BitFi stops making a promotion, you can jump onto BitMart, take advantage of theirs. If BitMart stops making a promotion, jump back to BitFi, and just you could transfer, take advantage of bonus crypto, and then use that bonus crypto to trade with and earn free profits, free crypto, withdraw completely free, and you're trading with the exchange's money, which makes things even easier and simpler, which is super cool. Now, as you guys can see, they have tons of different options: buy, sell, market orders, trades. You have, USDTM, which is super cool, or USDM. AI hubs, earn crypto loans. I mean, this exchange, it's highly recommended that you guys go check it out because it's that simple. I'm doing this right now on tour just because, again, it's hard to access it in the US, but all the other countries, it's been totally fine. So I just have the IP changed to somewhere else so we can gain access. There's no KYC, which is super cool. For smaller traders, if you do large transactions, you do have to do it. But otherwise, it is certainly an exchange I recommend checking out here. But moving forward and looking at these other cryptocurrencies, you can see here, like if we look at Solana, for example, moving past XRP, now jumping to Solana, like the reason we're seeing a little bit of stagnation here is because we're hitting some sort of resistance. I mean, I don't want to spook anyone, but is it possible? No, I don't think it's that accurate. It certainly could be. No, it just doesn't seem likely, to be honest with you. I think we're out of it. Certainly one could, draw that if you really wanted to swing to the 4-hour. Could we pull it in? Is it possible? I don't think so. I think we're good where we currently are here. This is a confirmed break above it, but you can see like with Solana here, there's a clear uptrend that we've been using for a very long time, legit for the past 2 years here, using it as a support, consolidating, touching back down to it. And then we finally broke through it. Really fell hard, but since then we've come back up to retest it here. Now it's acting as resistance. We're having trouble breaking through that. So that's why we're seeing a bunch of consolidation, and we're also overbought. So who knows where we're going to see Solana move to? It could pull back down. It could rally back up. We'll see where exactly we decide to end up. You can see on XRP looks good too, but the consolidation, this is kind of that hidden sign of where and why we're having that actual consolidation pattern here. And it goes above just, XRP and Solana. You look at Ethereum. Ethereum's been consolidating too, but they all still have reasonable potential to see an uptick. Like Solana has reasonable potential to head up. XRP, reasonable potential to head up as well. And even Ethereum has reasonable potential to consolidate and then ideally finally head to the upside here. So hopefully it happens. And I think we might, if we stay afloat above this support, which I think we can confirm as 3 points of confirmation, not sure just yet, but if we hang out here, we should be able to lift up and continue our uptrend, which looks really good. 50 on the RSI on Ethereum, 50 on the RSI on XRP. Solana is the only one that's nearly overbought, but to me, it shows signs of potential uptick. Bullish movements to the upside. I think this is a descending, broadening wedge chart pattern here. With the way you can see, I think Bitcoin is forming here. I'm going to pull it up so we get a side by side. So this is what I think. You can see we rally up and then we kind of fill in this gap here. They typically break bullish. As you can see, that's kind of the pattern we have right here where we typically consolidate down, broadening wedge, break bullish. That I think is what we're seeing here on Bitcoin, and in my mind, that's a bullish sign. So I would likely think at some point we should be able to break through this very soon. Maybe one more, consolidative point, but eventually head up higher. And then lastly, to wrap up today's video, VONG and the S&P for the time being, especially with interest rates getting cut, which the market's already kind of priced in, it's crazy. But I do think we're going to see more and more potential, and we're going to keep swinging up. And then maybe come the end of the year, we're going to start to head back down. We'll see, though. But that's going to be it for today's video. Definitely make sure to check out BitMart down in the description below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.